Good morning, guys. So, trying to get my bearings here. You have a naked POC here. I think it's still naked. Let me see. Naked POC here. POC. Naked POC anymore? No. Okay. I want naked POC on top. Although it is melting, I think the high probability is up here. And naked POC, we have a few things that are important here. We have the pivot points right here with the second VWAP. Looking for some confirmation to get in. That was a nice bounce there. we do have divergence here. I don't know if you guys caught that, but got this and that, first of all, we have it here and we have it here. We need a high low here in order for us to confirm this divergence. Taken. Though I'm not liking it right now, though. This is the delta is pointing down, so be right back. All right, I'm back. So at this point, it's not valid anymore. Yeah. Going down. Oh. Okay. I wouldn't consider this a downtrend yet, just because this is a little bit too close to each other. I want to see something like this is a downtrend. Solid. Look at everything is solid down. This is quasi okay for a downtrend, but I definitely want to wait a little bit longer. We're doing a bigger divergence here. As you can see, way bigger now. And we got this. And this is huge. And right at this level here. On my other screens, I'm looking at other time frames. I'm looking for 1 hour and 2,000 tick charts, and yeah, so I can get the big picture. Don't look like we still are on a downtrend yet. Yeah, on the 2,000, we're not. I haven't made no downtrend yet. This is getting very interesting for this here right here. I see. I was gonna take it, but slow on it. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll probably hit this right here. Oh, potential up to there, over here to the top. potential there. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I definitely suck. I should have grabbed that thing. Well, what holding me back? This right here is not really. It's oh, look at that. Not really. A high low. I want to see a little bit more like this type of bars over here. Is not really. If that played out, like I said, potential to get. Look at that. Oh man. 188 sell block just came in, so they're gonna get crushed. That's calling the top. Well, not necessarily, but most likely it's calling the top. The problem is, see, that's calling the top. They're gonna get crushed. 186. Somebody's playing the range, but I still think the high probability is that we're gonna hit all the way to here. Just because there's a lot of confluences here. Yeah, should have grabbed that thing. It's risk management. Hey guys, just in case you were wondering how come I'm not trading every day, is because every time I trade live, I have good days and bad days, and I lose money every time I go live. So until I build my account, I'm only gonna go live once a week, maybe. I do enjoy it, but it takes away from my concentration. And I'm the type of guy that sees something shiny and I'm looking away, and then all of a sudden I'm losing money. So you gotta recognize yourself, and I recognize myself that going live is truly detrimental to me. It really is. I'm sorry, guys. Same with training somebody, it really does. Training somebody also does the same effect. I tried trading a couple family members, and like I do it and I lose the train of thoughts, trying to explain things. All this other, I'm losing money. I'm doing all this stuff. So I don't want to stop. I enjoy live trading. I mean, but unfortunately, not at the expense of my income and my future. So I'll do 1 or 2 live and try to explain what I see and my train of thought and what I'm looking at. One of the reason I think this is the higher probability right up here is you have all this stuff all together, and on top of it you have the pivot point right there, also smack in the middle with everything. When I see that, especially when I see one of the VWAP touching it, I'm beelining to it. Absolutely. You still gotta get through all this though. You gotta get through that. But I think it will, especially now that it's doing all this price action on top of the S1 on the pivot point. That's really good. You have a lot of things up there. Look at this little arc right here. So that's the reason. So that's the reason also. I didn't really take this one because I'm live too. If I were by myself, I probably would have taken it. I probably would have taken it here. I probably would have taken it here, and then put my stop right here. But I'll keep a close eye. If for some reason I'm getting a lot of action here, I'll probably just take the money, 200 or 300 plus, cut it there. But yeah, look at it. This is looking really good, but everything is pointing down. But the delta is actually charging up. There's nothing holding it here. I mean, I can enter here, put a stop here. Too late. Done it. Look at that. This are flipping over. The sellers are really pushing. You can see the sellers. I mean, the buyers are leaving, and the sellers are coming in. They're really pushing. Really pushing. Here comes a real test of that V, the S1. That's a good candle. Okay, let's see if that S1 is holding. Let's see if it holds. Yeah. Took my eyes off from it for a second. Literally a second. My mouse is out. I need. Probably not. This is really strong. It's looking really good. Should have got in a little bit earlier, but I took my eyes off from it for a second. It's pretty good. Let's not give any money back. I am asking for a lot to make it up there, but that's why I put my stop a little bit earlier there. I moved it just in case it decides to go back, because this is a long trip and it's a lot of points. Might not make it there right now, so it might do bounce down a little bit and then head over there. That's why you gotta be careful. But it's kind of looking good for taking another trade right there too. At least add him right there. I'm getting tempted on adding a couple more, but the indicators don't look positive to me. So I'm waiting to be reckless. And this is what I mean. Like, if I was by myself, there's no way I even consider taking another trip. But since I'm live, something different, I'm telling you. That was interesting. It broke here, but then immediately got smacked down. That's why you gotta keep an eye on your indicators, whatever indicators you're using. You know, it's just because I got this indicator, that doesn't mean you know, it's the best indicator. The best indicator is the one that everybody uses it. But if you get an indicator nobody's using it, it's useless. You have to use indicators that everybody uses. Just go online and follow people, see what they do and what indicators they're using, and see if it's working out for them, and then make a decision based on that. I use the delta. Not a lot of people use the delta, but I use the delta because I you know, I like it, and but not many people use the delta. And by the way, if you don't have these levels here, you don't have to go crazy and get crazy. All you gotta do is look, see where, if you follow this line, see where all this action is, and it touches on top of this, break through here, and it go back here. Then you can put one there. Now you can see how everything here matches. You put it one there. I could even make a case for one more here. Look at this, the lowest, it cuts through all that. This one is a little bit iffy, but I guess you can use the middle, or you can even put one more here, but then you have this one there, that's okay. And then at the tail bottom right here, you can make those lines. You don't need all this fancy stuff, not at all. Use the top over here. This is really good because it covers all this. And another one would have been right here too, by the way. Well, maybe over here, look, let me show you. Right here. Another one could have been right there. I could have put one more there easily. Because it looks really good right there, touching all those points. You don't need all that fancy stuff. You don't need it. Actually, I'm gonna leave it there so you can see. So you don't really need it. Like value area low. With the power range low, initial balance low. You don't need the labels. Just put it in there. That's it. Who cares? Those are level. Whether they get there or not, irrelevant. So that's it. This is getting very interesting, by the way. Might be worth getting in again. Let's wait. And as always, man, as long as you guys learning something new every time, I'm good with that. Coming over on top, just not strong enough, really. I was only gonna trade for half an hour today. I already went beyond my half an hour. This is what I mean. This is how you get in trouble. I didn't want to trade this long. Past 10. My point was get 1 or 2, take out and go for a walk or something. But now that I'm live, I feel like I'm stuck. That's why I don't like really doing it though. So, and I know that about myself, and I've been really good about staying off going live. Now we're getting all this, so we might be coming back down again. And by the way, winner range, I wouldn't consider this up or anything like that. Like I said, just like I didn't consider this a downtrend, I don't consider this an uptrend either. But you can see it bounce here, bounce here. That's a really good one. Look at all that. Everything is good right there. I'll go in only a few of them. Check this out. Got a false breakout, probably, but I still got my eye here, so worth a try. But then again, we got all this right here. Might just go down. There. Come down here. Looks like it. Not convinced. Yeah, should have quit it at 10. Everything's pointing down. It looks like it wants to come down here. Then I'm going in and putting my stop right here. We got a couple of things working out for up going up. Everything is on top of the S1. It is on top of the VWAP and all that. And potential here. There's a few targets and a naked PLC up there. So I'm leaning towards more the higher probability we're going over here than anything. I see going down here is a low probability. The higher probability is up here. You got naked POC, previous point of, what is that? The POC? The naked POC, yeah, the previous point of previous thingy there. Got the pivot point and the view up right there. Previous point of control. Previous thingy there. Previous point of controls, right? There are a few things there. This is looking really good. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a higher probability to go and just put a stop right here. I think. Well, right? Keep thinking about it, don't do nothing. So yeah, there's no way for anybody to know what the market's gonna do. You play the probability, what it looks the most probable. To me, up there is the most probable. Taking everything to consider. Like I said, we're doing business above the VWAP. We're doing business above the S1 pivot point, above all this level. Getting down and tested and didn't do nothing. Try to go up. Higher probably be here, although I could be wrong. It could go down. That's why you got to stop. That red candle is a little bit concerning. Yeah, I won't be going live tomorrow or anything like that. Probably next week. So, just in case you were wondering, definitely not tomorrow. Is Friday anyway. So, start to collecting some of the money. Keep myself safe. It should reach over there. It should. So I don't need to risk it all just in case. Because it's probabilities. It's not an exact sign. It's what I think. My best guess. So it can go against me. So secure the bag, whatever you can. Nothing wrong with that. And that's it. Take one more, and I'll leave the last one there. Come on, baby. I'll leave the last one there in case. Go. Dude, I got one more. I'll take one more out. If one. Oh. Yeah, I'm just guessing. That's all there is. It's the best case scenario, but anything can happen, guys. You just keep that in mind. There's no system out there that will give you 100%. You're playing probability. The casino wins games. If you pay I think it's the roulette. I think it is. They only have a 5. What is it? 5%. Higher probability, or it might be 3% than you to win. So you have, what is it, 45% chance of winning. They have 55. So 55, yeah, 55%. So in a 1-to-1. No, is it the other way around? I'm gonna have to do some reading now. But I mean, the percentage win is very little. They have very little. What do you call it? Easy. Blanks here. Somewhere I'm looking for. Whatever, forget it. But you have more chances of winning this than a casino. You have more probability for winning because you got all these indicators and all these things that will help you through. So edge, I think that's the word I'm looking for. The casino have an edge over the players. I think in some cases 3%, 5%, some of them, and that's it. But that edge is what makes them millions of dollars. The little edge, So you don't need a lot. You just need to win more than you lose. And as long as you keep your losing very close to the amount that you win, you'll be okay. So if you win 3 games and you lose 2, and your 3 wins, let's say, equals, let's say, 1,000 each, so it'll be 3,000, and then you lose 1,000 each, you're still ahead $1,000, and that's how you make money. You're not going to win them all. You're not. I suggest guys go sim first before you do anything. Sim, and once you go simming, once you sim for a little bit, see what is your win to lose ratio. And you want to be over 70% winning ratio. Why? Because once you go live, your heart is going to pound like hell, and that percentage is going to go really low. It's going to go lower. You probably drop down to 60% or 55. If you're in the 55 range, 62 will be ideal. If you could be 62% winning rate, you could. Live. You definitely want to be over 70 when you go sim. You gotta be over 70 because the heart want to pound hard once you are. Yeah, I got this right. And once you go live, your heart is gonna pound. Definitely keeping an eye on. If I don't like it, I'm gonna get out. But it's making all this right here, it's telling me the sellers are losing. Look at this. The seller trying to push it. They can't get no momentum. I think the buyers are strong. It's gonna explode probably. Probably explode. I hope. And again, I'm just playing probability. That's all I am. That's all I'm doing. More than likely, we're gonna hit that. So let's hit it. Close. Again, probability. That's all I'm playing. Just probability. What's the most likely scenario? And I'm just gonna take it there. I'm not gonna be greedy. So I know this one is up there, so that one started from right here. So we're good. And I think that will be the last one for me. Pretty much done for the day. So it's a whole solid hour. I only was gonna do half an hour. So I'm gonna leave it running anyway. So I'll be right back. Thinking of cutting it right. That'll be All right, I'll leave it. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. As you can see, we almost made it there. Token trades. Let's see. All right, so not bad. Again, once you have an idea of the trade that you want, once you have an idea, look for signals that might happen and play the probability, whatever is the most probable. I know I went in with a lot of a lot of money, and if it would have gone against me, would have been in trouble. But I was playing the probability. It was a higher probability, and that's what I went for. The naked POC. We can consider that tap already. Let me put it out of the way. But the next time I can grab it again. And anyway, but that's it for me, guys. I mean, it's 10:44. I didn't want to trade more than half an hour, so I think we're good, and I think you guys got something really good. As you can see, even the uptrend is not even established yet. This is not really all that good. So this is okay, but then it truncated here, and then I don't know. It's okay. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, I don't know, send me it. You may say it on the comment, post it in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Probably next week.